To whom it may concern, the vision I had for Sugar City when I drafted my letter of intent to be on the town council following Perfecto Ihar was simple: to do what's best for Sugar City. My vision hasn't changed. What's best for Sugar City is what I want. As I have sat on this board over the past few months, I've witnessed some atrocious actions and behaviors from a variety of individuals that I am not willing to condone. I grew up in this community. 90% of the folks that attend meetings have known me since I was born, raised me in part, and watched me take my first steps into becoming an adult by going to college and finding my own path in this world. A piece of my heart has always been in Sugar City, and when I needed a break from the hustle and bustle of big city living, I always came home to clear my mind. Glennis Leslie was my grandma, and Zona Marcus was my mom, and if anyone knew these two women, it is well known that they were not known to be quiet or demure women. Our family has always been a matriarch family, and that legacy was passed on to me. I went to college and ended up with 2 associate's degrees, general studies and paralegal. I have carefully observed the ethos in everything that has transpired since I was placed on the board of trustees in October, and frankly, the ethos isn't where it should be or needs to be for an effective town. I have observed people that I respected my entire life turn so mean-spirited toward one another and to myself. In front of Seco News, Facebook Live, and other recordings, I heard people confess to literally breaking the law on more than one occasion. I would want to let those folks know that there is the possibility of investigation and prosecution on those matters. I'm not saying that I personally have reported anything, but because I haven't, but I have been told via rumor that reports have been made and that there's a good bit of evidence to back the confessions made on Seco News and Facebook Live. That truly breaks my heart, that the lack of communication on all parties has broken down to the point that people felt like doing blatantly illegal activities was necessary. Blame has continued to be slung about, yet I haven't had anyone talk directly to me, or even when I reach out to them. I have observed people coming to my workplace to voice their support of me and the methods to how I do things, but belittle me to one another. People that I would have never spoken an ill word about and still will not speak poorly about have abandoned me or verbally accosted me because they believe I am doing something against them. And the last I was aware, this isn't about picking sides. This is about what's best for Sugar City. My actions were for the legal best interests of the town of Sugar City, but because the law is an interesting thing to study and has some difficulties, as you well know, the citizens of this community believe that my actions were against them. My actions were to prevent lawsuits to the town that I could see coming if I didn't choose to intercede. My actions were to try and get the town on the legal side of the track of things, so that could be fixed with this council. My actions were not to pick a side because there aren't sides in this situation. A couple of folks that I am speaking of, I at one time, for a large portion of my life, I considered family. I still care for those folks as I do for Sugar City and will care about them. Unfortunately now, it will be from afar. I have been painfully reminded again that no matter how much love, care, or resilience I try to pour into others, I end up the Maleficent of the story. If you need me to be the villain because I choose to follow the law, then that's what I guess you need me to be in this story. I am now reminded why my mom didn't really interact with people too much growing up. I'm not leaving because of a lack of love for this little town. I'm leaving because of the illegal and unethical actions I have observed since October 11th, 2023, when I took seat. I am leaving because as much as I love people, those people have showed me that I am not loved back. It's a painful lesson to learn, but I needed to learn this lesson. Thank you for teaching me that. With my final thoughts now said, I, Scarlet Marcus, officially resign as Town of Sugar City Board of Trustees on this date, May 1st, 2024. Thank you. I wish you all the best of luck on your endeavors. Respectfully submitted.